I don't know why there's no audio, but Guten Morgen, half a day, heck yeah. It brought us right back to this. And I found out that I am missing some charms. And I might have looked up where I need to go to get them. So if I do a little backtracking in the middle of the story, that's why. That was just all because of me. Little mild recap. I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. I don't know what happened to my music, but Dr. Walt Van Horn. Father was always a thorn in my side. Okay. We've read most of this, so I'm gonna skip a little ahead.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
My audio's a little off, sorry.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Alright. Festivities. I'm waiting for the 3 people. Like that, because... There we go. There's our lovely music. Wow, I am loud. Oh my goodness. Let me turn myself down. Sorry. Let's see. Is that a bit better? Yeah, that's better. All right. Obviously, I can't do what I need to do here because I'm trapped in this office building. Can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo, you just need some time. Oh, that's right. I did like more of like a
Rolo, it's over. We lost.
All right, like more.
I am small child. I am little dear boy.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca, give me a minute to calm my mind. Anything else over here? Nope. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do.
I know, it's just, we were so close.
Got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time, wounds, all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in the office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. Ooh.
What sort of note?
Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at perennial harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter, with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you.
Why? What did it say?
It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She'd been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Is she?
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work.
And it cost him his life.
That's a reasonable conclusion. It's one that we might have accidentally proven.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hall.
Oh.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground.
Let's go, Gran!
Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet.
I mean, we know who she is, but still.
She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane.
I half expected it to be a knife.
If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Let's go. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran. That's awful nice of you, but I'm fine. Oh no, what did they? Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we dispersed the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In
Gotta
one smooth
stop him.
motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca.
Beck, did you switch the
Remember when
vials?
I had the vial behind my back?
With a little... Ooh. Ooh. I want to put malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper
His
Valentine.
body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh my god. Now that's what I call 80 poof whiskey. Damn, dude. Out with a bang. Pop goes the weasel.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter.
Did I just commit murder again?
Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Yeah, no, there's other stuff. Okay, so since I'm here, I imagine, hop around safely. Right, because we did all that. We did that. So it's like change and junk, but I want to get other stuff. Hold on, let's see. I need this, which I can get from the radio tower on the balcony in Mission Control. So what if I just do that? Just put me back. We're just gonna be chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
We're gonna try. Alright, we know what's happening. I just need to get to Mission Control. Just nope. Alright, Mission Control. Was it this way? No, it wasn't.
A promise?
Alright, bye-bye. 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 That's right, Mission Control is back by the front of
Luca
the...
knew that if he gave up now...
Alright, give me something else. Give me... Can I go backwards? Or will it not let me? Could I go forward? I'm trying to figure out where's a good spot where I could get it. Well, don't I talk to them here? But I don't get to explore it, do I? Could I explore? I mean, I have to meet them there.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day. This was
All right. Bye, Graham.
nailed it.
Because pretty much I need to go interact with the balcony on mission control. So it's like, I'm going to try. I'm like, I don't know the best way to get to some of these charms. But we're gonna try. Alright. I'm coming.
Chap, welcome. For many, it wasn't over the net until in the
We know this!
Luca looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Alright.
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Okay. So we got pole. I'm assuming we have indulgent, right? Do I not have indulgent? Yeah, I have indulgent. We have change. We have poop. We have shame. We have rumble. Smack. I gotta go to the watermelon. Hit the big watermelon several times. Hold on. I wonder if they'll let me. Ah! Let's see. If I talk to you, will I get my dad's chair? If I'm not mistaken,
Whenever Luke, it reminded
I think he said that's what. Yeah, pole is one. Pretty much the ones I'm missing are used for the fishing.
Luca tied a small magnet to the line.
There we go.
Fishing with the law of attraction.
Hey, you might get some fish who already have fish hooks in them. Maybe you'll get some gold or something. Hey, what if I just hold it? Ooh. What do you think the lock is for this key? Now, why would we want to find that? Because then we would know the secret. Yeah, that's still fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Oh, cool. Sorry. Sorry, Dad. All right, so I can't go to the watermelon. So honestly, let's ride with our bro for a second, because then I think from here maybe we can go to the watermelon. Let's just chat him up. Oh, come on. All right. Start smacking this thing. Smack! Alright, so we got Smack now. Yay us. Which, what a tale.
Now I'm trying to open up C, not B.
Alright, we got Smack, we got Strange, we got Tender, we got Cling, we got Succulent, we got Fight, we got Struggle. We have Refuse. Yeah, we got Refuse. We got Break, we got Pungent, we got Weep, we got Accept. We got Hard, we got Flight. Crooked. Inspect the destroyed sign in the town square of Old Beacon Pines. Ooh. Chapter 5, Signs. Ooh. Is there a way to quickly get to the snow place? I'd say this, yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Before we leave, make sure there's like nothing else I could maybe grab. So we're missing Crooked. We have Hum. We have Lavish. Incinerary we have. We have Adorable. We have Sly. We have Malice. Okay, so that's the last one we're missing? That's the last one we're missing. Let's go. All right, so give me this. And we're gonna flee and then check out the sign. Goodbye!
Luca drew himself up. He squinted down the barrel of the mission control defense cannon, aiming it through an opening in the dense. He looked up with.
Later, losers! I thought we already looked at the destroyed sign, but apparently
Luca
we didn't.
and Iggy the branches after what that was all the boys. In fact, chapter
nice.
signs. They stood the sky with each. Let's keep Luca pull.
Alright. Come on, buddy. Alright.
The boys stared in disbelief.
Inspect the destroyed sign in the town
Luca had-
square.
Luca looked with a resigned sigh.
Oh, town square. Got it.
Luca win.
So not this sign, but the other sign. Ooh, wait. Ooh, hold on. This isn't the town square. The town square is where the hole is. I'm trying to think, do we have a part?
The crunching of footsteps. He looked back.
Can we go? Or is this like where we have our big talk and then he falls asleep and then our friend comes with us and then we have the fight? Ooh. Ooh, let's see. Because I'm like, there's this part, and then there's the part with Gran,
Luca peered up. He let out faintly, seeing.
but I don't think we really had a chance
Luca
to
allowed him.
explore
boys,
the
if not
area.
for- as it was.
So I think like this might be the next best bet, because Nat comes and we're like, we follow Nat. Where you at, Nat?
Iggy motion. Iggy shrugged.
Just chit-chatting.
Iggy now. He wiped his. Luca gave. Iggy cleared his. Iggy arp. Lucas. That's all. Iggy's.
Trying-
smelled of warm breath. Luca was
trying to go as fast as I can.
Luca turned the doppelganger. Aww. The figure picked. It's amazing. Not that you don't remember. Luca snapped. The doppelganger. The last day. The day he. Luca turned. That's not true. The doppelganger. Everything. Let me show. The world. Luca was the doppelganger. He grabbed Luca. It was his parent.
Luca.
She was his father's. There's a. I won't turn. Luca's mother. Walt. What's right is. I could never. Eleanor. Spare me. What about. Luca. Walt. Luca. With Mom. Walt dropped him. Nothing. Luca, please. It sound. Walt gently. Listen to. I'll be back. Luca had promise. Walt's. I promise. With a wink.
We're getting there.
A fig. It stood slowly. From a. Whether it was. Iggy felt it. Luca looked. The figure. When it came. Iggy huffed. Not be.
All right. Come on, Nat. Take us to town square.
Iggy turned. Realized. Luca and Iggy. Nat took a deep breath. Nat exhaled. For Luca until they cold.
All right.
Nat. Luca began to. He looked. His eyes started with a sudden. He sprinted off into as Iggy turned.
Oh, we gotta have the sad talk. Sad talk.
Chapters. The source.
It's in chapter 5 signs, so I'm trying to figure out at what point do we get it?
Nat expressed his sympathy. He'd given as Luca. Rollo said he was Mr. The clipboard. It all seemed right now. Lucas, the tree. He dropped to his numb. A dry. There was no reply. Iggy fired. Suddenly.
Oh, maybe it's in chapter 6. Okay, yeah. No, we're on the right path. Yeah, go back to the turning point and choose flight. Play through the chapters
bent down to
until you find yourself in the frozen town square. Walk up to the town hall and interact with it above. Okay, yeah. Getting there. So I was like, that one guide said 5, but then this one's like, no, you're on the right path. It's chapter 6, not 5.
Lucas stuttered. Iggy gave. Luca wiped. Iggy flew.
All right, let's go.
Iggy and.
Shut your mouth, Kurt.
Iggy dark. He emerged. Luca. Iggy stifled. Iggy tried.
There we go. Alright, this. I missed this. And with that, that should be all the charms. Okay. Chill. We'll try
In
chill.
the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Oh, I probably need to beat poop in order to go back to the fish. We'll see. We'll see if I can backtrack, or if it's gonna be like, Rollo expects me to go. Oh. Yes. All right, Pa. I should have everything.
Luca tied a bent nail onto the line.
How do I tie a smack?
If all you have is a hammer...
Oh. I just want to know, how do I tie a smack as a lure? Oh, it's gotta get red. Okay. I was being too cautious when I saw it shake. Oh. It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Ah, look at those two young fools. How did it end up at the bottom of the pond? Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's the new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Boy, howdy, let me tell you, some adult friendships be so confusing now.
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook. Those things always get dirty anyway.
I'm ready. Is that a friendship bracelet? Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. But I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pond bracelet. Achievement, catch all the fish. Well, that's quite a haul. Feels like a good time to pack up. Aw, just a little bit longer. If things lasted forever, they may not feel as special, huh? I guess. I'll make you a deal, Buckaroo. If you ever feel like you need to talk about anything at all, you just say, let's go fishing, and I'll know what you mean. Like a secret password? Yep, top secret. Neat. Bye, Dad. Alright. And with that, now we will finish out our variables. Yep, everything. I like double checking. I'm gonna say junk? We should do junk this round?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It's pretty easy mess with the vial when it's behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Paul always said bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed.
Yeah, they just saw somebody essentially get, snapped.
Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Nah.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that gonna do? No idea, that's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a
Belching green mist. Holy crap, he's a baby. Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. Oh my god, look up! This is an innocent child. Look at his face. I know he's a bad guy, but he's just cute. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you. Just holding my dad.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young Sharper. That'd be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
Yeah, what do you... My dad discovered the secret to immortality. Now he's a baby.
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show's over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
There we go.
Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Oh? Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Aw.
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom. And now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Did we fix my mom? Mom! Why aren't you fixed? Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. Why did we give antidote to Mom? Maybe we're worried about long-term side effects? You know, aging, rapidly and then de-aging rapidly. I'm sure that does something to you on a cellular level. Ooh, let's stop by Dad real quick. His grave's not here. Ooh, did we move it? I think we moved it. Because now we know where the real Beacon Pines is. I almost said Beacon Hills. That's a different universe, Nina. I hear you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo, 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Ilona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's growing up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, He had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of the little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's too strong to tell you. Proud to tell you, I know. Yeah. Why are we planting so many trees? Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Ellie for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's
when
next?
Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I've never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here. This is something I can be proud of. Why are we planting so many trees? How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that! Alright. Just wanted to see if I could explore anything else. Maybe they'll explain why we're planting so many trees? Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness. Flip-floppin'. Swim-swammin'. Fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What do you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. A little higher. Yep. Little lower. Yep. Little higher. Yep. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Look, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iki, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Shh, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. Ah, you're right. Lead the way. Check in with Beck at our house. So, we're not gonna fix anybody? Oh my goodness. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon, Sharper, doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modeville, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, this child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. Aww. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stern rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the state correctional facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Oof. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The
Closing
end.
her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
She finished her book. Rolo, I can't see her. Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Did I miss anything? Nah. Luca, do you want a biscotti on the house? I don't really have time. Zara, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if no. It's too late. You're now officially a person that cares. Ah, teenagers. Bye, guys. No, I think... No, up is caffeine stuff. You little gentleman. Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed, and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character? Yeah, it builds something, all right. Luca, can I interest you in a delicious
He
apple?
playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Already? It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back, terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. Museum's gone. That did not last long. Done! I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. Story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Yeah, I was like, is there anything else? Oh my goodness. Good afternoon, Mr. Tolliver. Achoo! Sorry, these allergies have been killing me. I've been able to smell a thing all day. I almost sold Miss Hatch a gallon of spoiled milk this morning. Got anything to help clear out these darn sinuses? Whatever it takes, I just want to be able to smell again. Okay, we're clearing out sinuses. Oh. Ooh. I don't know. What would clear out a sinus? Let's see. Fish? Burnt? Maybe fish? Spice? I don't know what would clear a sinus out. I don't know. Spice? Spicy fish. I call this one a cod for the common cold. Oh my, that's spicy. And stinky. I'm sorry, I'll try again. No, don't you see what this means? I can smell again. Looks like your father isn't the only doctor in the family. All right, let's get all these people their meals. Hey, Miss Hatch, what can I get you? Oh, I'm not terribly hungry. Something snack size, if you could. Is that what the tiny burger was for? Oh my god, I think it is. Here you go, madam. Snack size. I call it the novella. Lovely. What do we got over here? I have a coupon here for 1 free burger. What it'll be? Well, I have a lot of mouths to feed, so give me the biggest burger you have. They must eat a lot, huh? You have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top. Perfect. Oops, excuse me. I call it the too much is never enough. This should keep them at bay. Thank you. If it isn't little Luca. Hey, Uncle Nuncreed. How come you haven't been around the house lately? Well, your dad and I had a little disagreement is all. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me? Not really. He's been busy lately. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime. Is that so? Well, tell him I'm thinking of him. You seem sad. Nonsense. What can I get you for lunch? Matter of fact is I don't have much of an appetite right now. But Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special. That'll cheer you up. Something special? What would my uncle want? Let's just give him like a regular burger, right? Yeah, let's just do like... I guess onions are bad. Yeah, let's give him... Yeah. A burger with fish eggs. Caviar. I'm sorry, Luca. It seems I still can't muster much of an appetite. Hang on. I'll make something to cheer you up. Oh, is it just like a regular burger in the smiley face? Hence the cheer up language? Let's try that. Guys, it got a smiley face. I call it the cheers looking at you, kid. 1 burger with a side of good vibes. Oh, Luca, you sweet
Mr.
boy.
Nuncreed reached down and patted Luca's shoulder with an enormous hand.
I am adorable, thank you. You got a lot of your daddy in you, don't you? I guess so. Run along, I'll do my best to clean my plate. This just in. Last chance diner overrun by gremlins. I'm not a gremlin, I'm Luca.
Mr. Wilder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected. In that case, would you believe I have a craving for a burger? You're welcome to... You've come to the right place. Indeed, I'll have a nice, juicy burger topped with onion. Burger, onion. Very simple. I can do that. Look at my little legs. Here you go. I call it the Wilder. You know I love a good byline. Many thanks. Listen well, child. I'm only going to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Got it? When I say well done, I mean it. Well done. No problem. I fear you aren't grasping my request. I want the burger charred beyond recognition. I want it bitter and black. 1 burnt burger coming up, and top it up with the most expensive thing you have. Caviar. There you go. 1 burnt burger. Excellent. May I present the row, you're burnt. I can hardly believe it. You've done well. Mrs. Fratelli had caviar stashed back there? The woman is full of surprises. Very good, this will suffice.
Mom, I did it.
Alrighty, looks like we got everything we need. Let's get to feeding these folks. Oh, I already fed everyone. You made all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on the burgers? I just used what was lying around. Oh dear, that can't be good. Thanks again, Luca. Best burger I ever ate. Surprisingly competent. Well, everyone seems happy. You really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Achievement unlocked. Yes, chef. Satisfy all customers in the cooking minigame. Yay! Bye, Mom.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me? I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Ooh, she's ready to go. Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. Aw, the little clipboards. So precious. See what they're up to. Hey! Oh, we got everybody in here today.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kind of got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. I guess it's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go. Sure thing.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Yay! But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yep, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
They like sharing. I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? Let's talk about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? It's great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth, but I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh, maybe I'll do that. Hey, Mr. Duncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Do you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd
Mr.
still...
Duncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. What is...
With Perennial Harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come one, come all. No one is too big, no one is too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Oh no. Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next? Me. Guess what? Yesterday I saw a Dynastis Titius. And that's good? It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the bug capital of the county. Just to see if there's anything. Anyone hiding? Nope, okay. What up, Beck? I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in! It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't gonna be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. I mean, you're friends with a literal man-child now. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Oh. Surprise, you say? Checking with Beck at her house. My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should be okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines and thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. Let's go, team. We're gonna go plant my dad's tree. His new tree. I just want to be an adorable Doberman puppy. He's so cute. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. Good little tree. The best little tree. Praising the tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh god. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. Got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're gonna forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Mom! Just gonna take a little nap here. Just chill. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years this place should warm up, so you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You would have been like Mr. Nuncreed. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Donald's parking lot. For those who know, you know the reference. Aww, it's beautiful. Do I hit spacey bar? Close the book. Oh my god. We did it! It was glorious. It was beautiful. I missed one achievement? Born in a barn? What is...
How do I get that?
I'm sorry I wasn't born in a barn. Oh, it's at the very beginning. So you remember how I turned off the faucet and closed the fridge? If you leave one of those open and then carry on with the story, by the time you come back home, you know, Gran's like, how could you leave it on? Well, looks like I'm gonna do that real quick. I can do it off stream. We don't need to do it now. Look at all the people that helped make this game with their support. Beautiful. Wow, so many people. Oh, yeah, and there shouldn't be screaming. But if at some point you hear children screaming in the background, it's the Tater Tots friends. They've come over because apparently it's President's Day. So her classmates' parents were like, hey, can you watch the children? So that's what's happening. Because they gotta go to work. But they're good so far. Because they're out of the house having fun. Okay, so that took about an extra hour. Yeah, so I would not have been able to finish it yesterday. I started to speed up towards the end too, because they're like, oh, you can get it all in 6 hours. No. So let's see, I'd say if you just choose the very basic one ending, probably like 2-3 hours. But then again, that basic ending's not the actual ending. So yeah, like 7 hours it took us to get to the actual ending. But if you were lucky and you did choose the correct path, you probably would have gotten it sooner. Okay. I'm thinking on what to put for how long to beat the website, so I could be like accurately put it together and be like, it took me this long for the main, this for main and side, and this for 100%y. And it just opens back up to this again. That's cool. Look at all the pretty arts. Just a tiny little child yelling at my mom. Great. Great stuff. All right, well, let me get you all set up for the next game. Because, you know, good stuff.